I think I have just lost the one person that I've prayed for, all because of my self-sabotaging tendencies. Because God forbid I actually accept good things that are happening to me, because I'm so used to it being a mess. I'm so used to it being toxic. And here I am in the face of a non-toxic situation, in the face of a God-fearing man, in the face of a family man, an amazing person, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I'll tell you what you're doing. You surrounding yourself with people that enable bad behavior, who are not progressing or doing better than you, and will help you justify those bad decisions because they were secretly jealous of the fact that you was in a much better situation that they could ever find themselves in. So you'll run from stability back to toxicity because fear of missing out will make you feel like you're not living your life. And living your life is woman code for I'm not willing to take good advice. And you young and dumb, and the biggest lie that you telling yourself is I have time. But you don't realize that good things barely happen once and rarely happen twice. So it's not hard to prophesize that you're not gonna run into another proper guy, because you rather keep up the self-sabotage instead of go back to that man and apologize. Ladies, stop believing that God is sending y'all broken ass a man to be y'all saviors, because that's a two-way street. And if y'all the prize, then God ain't doing men no favors.
So let's get this straight. This woman self-sabotaged a relationship so she could post about it and somehow still be the victim while appearing to take accountability. I'm toxic and I don't know how to change somebody to fix me. Translation, she's looking for the next victim. And guess what? The guy who falls into her trap, surely not you and me, will suffer a lot. Treating her nice and right will damage him because she'll probably cheat or sabotage the relationship again. Modern women are not trained to have relationships like in the 1950s. Women back then were way better and for sure more God-fearing. Religion and common sense were the cornerstones of society, but today's religion is women's feelings. They feel like there's something wrong when a guy treats them right, so they make bad decisions in hopes of locking down a rich man who will overlook her past. Check this out.
I don't understand why you've been nothing but rude to me. That's all I want to know.
All right, can I finish my point now? All right, number one, I never said you're a bad person. You just made really bad decisions. Number two, once you make certain bad decisions, you don't deserve certain benefits and you're not qualified for certain types of people. And the thing is that since you made these decisions, you got to deal with the consequences of them. And what it is that you really don't have leverage to tell men what they should or shouldn't do. And here's the other thing too, that women tend to not understand. A woman's background and her past absolutely can fuck a man's future up. Look at Logan Paul. Getting run through the rigor right now because his girl decided to make some bad decisions in the past that's coming to hurt him 10 years later.
She's a whore.
Modern women are like clones. Same type of past, same looks, and yeah, same bad behavior. Saving women from their demons is the biggest L for any man with common sense. In today's video, we're diving deep into women's bad behaviors and decisions and why this causes men to never take them seriously. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to I Am Calden. He said, "Yup, the patriarchy built the society we live in, and the matriarchy is trying its best to tear it down." That's woman logic for you. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5 for that comment of the day. As usual guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity.
Would you cheat for $1,000?
No.
I mean, like, that's a lot of money.
Oh,
Come on.
I could, like, spend on, like, both. Like, we could use it.
You cheated on me, man.
We could
We've been
use
dating
it.
for over a
we
year.
could use it.
We've been dating for over a year.
We could use it.
It's
Then.
not okay.
Like, I could take us out. You don't have to do it anymore.
He ain't gotta do that, and surely she doesn't deserve a loyal man like him. This is why men are getting messed up with women. These days, modern women don't have their priorities in the right order. Instead of learning how to be a good partner, they learn to be toxic. And this is not a joke. These women will play mind games, call you names just for exercising your preferences, cheat on you behind your back, and when you find out, put the blame on you for not doing one thing the way she wanted. These days, finding a woman who says sorry, tries to talk things over, and understands how man-women relationships work is almost impossible. The saddest part about this entire dating scene is that modern women rarely reflect on their bad decisions, and if they do, just like the woman in the first clip, they'll justify it and find another victim. The word victim is not an exaggeration, it's an unfortunate reality. Modern women go from man to man without ever staying single. That's why they cheat on their men. They keep the current dude on the back burners just in case the next man, typically a Chad, ghosts them. Remember the infamous, if they treat you like an option, don't treat them as a priority? That's the mindset many men have in today's world. Men become players and or date multiple women because investing all you've got into a single woman is a waste of time. What if she's dating multiple men at the same time? What if she's quote-unquote friends with her ex or even exes? What if she's a party girl? Modern women are never upfront. They never show their true colors, and when they do, it's always too late. Why? Because when you see what the woman in question is all about and who she really is, she's already cheated on you, or you two have shared mortgage, kids, and more. That's why men who haven't signed a prenup are doomed to destruction and depression. Many men have this fairy tale idea that women are all sugar, spice, and everything nice, but when problems come through, boom, women get desperate and do the worst things you can imagine. If you've ever been in a tough situation with a chick, you know very well how they act. They're not emotionally intelligent at all. Instead of talking things over and looking for solutions, they become monsters. Or maybe they were monsters all this time, but were smart enough to hide it for a very long time. Whatever the case, you cannot trust these women, and remember, if the Lord can't save them, neither can you. Look at this.
Last weekend, when you weren't answering my calls, I went to a party with Brian, and I went home with him, and I slept with him.
Yeah, I know what happened. We planned this all out.
What do you mean you planned it out?
Well, Brian bet me $50 and a pack of cigarettes that he could sleep with you. So now I'm down $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
You're nothing special. You're not gonna come into between our friendship and change anything just because you have feelings for him, but you couldn't control yourself when I asked to take you home.
Wow. You probably watched this before, but this clip never gets old. Women will make a scene to try to justify their bad decisions, but enough is enough. A cheater is a cheater, no debating. When a man is broke, the woman never considers his bad situation, whether his mom passed away or the company he worked for went bankrupt. Women don't give a damn about your bad days, but they want you to understand what they went through. If all they went through is the carousel, I don't even want to know honestly. Or maybe I do, but only because you want to filter out women who did dirty stuff with other men. You get the idea. Most men out there wanted a good woman by their side, but it's almost impossible to find a woman of high caliber. A woman who wants to cooperate is a rarity. Most women these days are not even virgins. More often than not, they have a man or two on their contact list just in case the next relationship doesn't work. Yes, they keep all their options open. In fact, instead of being loyal to the man they're dating, they keep their IG pages public for everyone to see what they're up to. And these women are not using IG to grow their business, unless it's OF or something of that nature. Modern women are hyper-stimulated all the time, and even if you want to be a gentleman who treats them right, they don't treat you right at all. They don't pay attention to you, they don't care about how hard you're working, they only care about getting the best man who's got an amazing lifestyle right now. Look, you might be loyal, caring, and understanding. You might be the man any woman dreams of, but once a chick of this caliber meets you, she claims she's never met someone like you and wishes she could have a relationship with you. You know, it's not you, it's me. Next thing you know, in a matter of days, she posts an IG story with a man with teardrop tattoos, golden teeth, and all the luxury brands in the market. That man has an IG page full of pics with hot women, so she's just a member of this man's roster of chicks. She wanna be the one, but she ain't the only one. She has a massive opportunity because you were right under her nose, but she thought she could do better. Rather, she believed she could find someone who could do her better. You know, bedroom fun, making her feel like a woman and all that jazz. Then, surprise, that man doesn't want to commit. He's got so many women that it's impossible for him to just choose one, and if he does, she will not be the chosen one. Yes, some men out there have options. It's not surprising that men these days become players and decide to date like women. Revenge? No, it's simply common sense. Women in 2023 are not women of the 1950s. It is what it is, and sorry, but men ain't the same either. The economy ain't the same. What remains is two things: men's desire for conquest, aka impregnating multiple women, hence why men become players, and women's hypergamy. Men are not suddenly some sort of bad people because, in all honesty, they're just out there solving problems. If women are not traditional, men won't be traditional either. If women are hardwired to have toxic relationships, guys who are husband material will not try their luck. If women sabotage relationships, men will think twice before committing. It's not that men don't want to date anymore, because all men are bad and can't handle women. The reality is way easier to understand. Men are not modern women's worst enemies just for enforcing their own boundaries. Modern women's worst enemy is themselves. Why? Because they deny their inadequacies. This is something that women don't understand. They've been told that they're amazing just as they are. In fact, society encourages men to accept women as they are. So, if a woman is out of shape, it's not her fault. If she's bossy, it's because of some external circumstance like her stupid male boss at work. Women are not trained to be held accountable. They're like kids, but they don't even say sorry or thank you. There's nothing bad about being imperfect. Nobody is perfect, not even top-tier individuals with amazing lifestyles and all the things we all want for ourselves. The point of life is to improve oneself as much as possible. However, women don't want to self-improve. They sabotage their own relationships but never go to therapy. They have toxic friendships, in particular single female friends who act like 304s but never dump them. They date gang leaders, NBA players, and men who have vast rotations of women, but never accept a loyal man who makes a decent income. Check this out.
You can have it all, and here's what men don't like. There never seems to be enough for women today. Y'all always want more and more and more. You honestly said, and I thank you, $1 million. That's what a man would need to make, and you didn't bat an eye. Women get with men like that, and then they start treating this 1% man like he's an average dude. If a noble lord or a knight or a duke or earl came along and plucked you out of the field and put you in a castle, you wouldn't be saying, well, if you ain't gonna be faithful to me, I'm gonna go back and live in the hut with my daddy. You'd stick your ass up in the castle and shut the fuck up. Real talk. You know you would.
No, I don't make $1 million, but I definitely will one day.
And how do you plan on becoming a millionaire and a wife and a mother of 3? What?
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, well, I guess that's why I am where I am now.
Modern women want it all, but they don't want you to have it all. In other words, she won't cook or clean for you, she will not listen to you, she will keep her options open, and the list goes on. Look, as a man, you probably don't ask for much, but women can't offer any of that stuff. That's why men get messed up. Simple requests are considered toxic and sexist, but a woman never bats an eye when she wants a man who makes millions of dollars. Yeah, as if millionaires were out there and willing to take a capricious chick. When I say that modern women are like children, I really mean it. They want to live in your crib without paying a single penny, they want you to take them to dinner, they want you to make a whole lot of money, and they want you to be loyal and treat them as if they were special. They want it all, but none of the things you want are taken into consideration. Do you want her to stay home like a good girl? That's oppression. Do you want her to cook for you? Traditional heteropatriarchal gender roles. Do you want her to keep her social media private? You're a dictator and totalitarian partner. Don't buy her the stupid Gucci bag she doesn't need? You don't spend money on her and she'll simply overlook all the dinners you took her to. Then, these women wonder why they can't have healthy relationships. Their inner programming makes it impossible for them to obey you or work as a team. You heard that right. Women love to talk about partnerships as if this thing were a business deal, but they don't understand that they want a man who's superior to them in every conceivable way. I mean, really, if she works in McDonald's, a rich man will be more than happy to date her, but it's not okay when she wants an equal relationship. I'm not sorry at all. She can't expect to be the boss babe when she's dating a man of high caliber. This man will not tolerate any disrespect. She can't have all the feelings of grandiosity modern women have these days. If she's not ready for a relationship and wants to be single, cool. But it's not okay when she wants to have her cake and eat it too.
So you want equality only when it benefits you?
Yes. I'm just kidding.
But it's like, how do you reconcile believing in feminism, believing in gender equality, but saying that you want the guy to adhere to his traditional gender roles during the initial courtship? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, I think that's what I believe. I think gender norms in the beginning make sense, but yeah, as you get to know each other, they go away, right?
Okay, so traditional gender roles when it benefits you, and then those disperse when they don't benefit you.
So in the beginning, I think it's up to a man to woo a woman, right? He should be the one that takes her out. He should be the one that wants to do all these things for her, right?
That's not very feminist of you, but okay.
Yeah, he saw me on the social media. He liked my picture. He liked the way I was, and he chose me for that.
But then
and why he's gonna change me?
But remember, back then you were single. Remember, you said you were single posting because you were single. Now you're with a guy. How do you change it?
She said that she didn't post for
I don't
attention.
do, yeah, and I don't do things
You
like
believe that? Come on. Remember, right? When you're single, do whatever you want. When you're with somebody,
I do whatever I want. And
that's why you're single.
Bro, do you not understand that if you get with a man, right, there's rules and boundaries that you have to stick to stay in the relationship?
No.
There's terms.
To wrap up this video, I'd like to share with you not only another clip that showcases women's lack of ability to have healthy relationships, but also some things that they call toxic even if they're not. Check this out.
You're so funny. Oh, babe, you got a notification. Can you check? My password is 12/12/20, our anniversary. Okay. Next time we'll put your Face ID to make it easier. The fuck? It's from Instagram. You got a DM. Can you check? Okay, I'll check. It's from Karen. She said hey with some hearts. Tell her I have a girlfriend. Okay, I'll tell her. It looks like you already told her twice. She just doesn't get it. Block her ass. Just block her. Yeah, I'll block her.
When women land a loyal man who doesn't play mind games, they just pass out. I mean, really, they freak out because they're so used to shitty relationships. Then they blame you for exercising boundaries and claim you need to go to therapy. Anyway, here are some insights from the one and only Mark Manson, the best-selling author of The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. The article mentioned 6 healthy relationship habits most people think are toxic, but let's look at just 3 of them that are really telling. For example, 2, being willing to hurt each other's feelings. Wow, this is shocking, but actually, it's better to be upfront than to get everything swept under the rug. That's why many men put up with a woman's bullshit. They're afraid to lose her, and that connects with the next point. 3, being willing to end it. As a wise man once said, be willing to walk away from the negotiation table. Buddhism calls this detachment, and rightfully so. That doesn't mean that you don't care, it simply means you're better off all alone than in bad company. The last point I want to mention is this: 6, accepting your partner's flaws. As the article says, every person has flaws and imperfections. You can't ever force a person to change. Therefore, you must date somebody who has flaws you can live with or even appreciate. While men are okay with dating an imperfect woman, these chicks want Mr. Right, or even worse, a toxic man. Let these women be, don't try to fix them, and keep your peace of mind. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.